BDPA is extremely excited to be hosting our 27th annual National BDPA Conference here in Detroit, Michigan at the wonderful Marriott at the Renaissance Center. Driving innovation, bringing value, embracing change is our theme.
It is about being in action, taking action, and that's what the theme is all about.
It's a theme that we're going to use throughout the week as we have programs that bring together IT professionals from around the country, educational institutions, corporate sponsors, students of all ages, of all sizes, of all places around the country, all denominations.
Being in the driver's seat of innovation, bringing value to the companies, to yourself, and to different organizations, and embracing change, because change is what we're all going through at this point in time.
We focus on the workshops, our high school computer competition, our youth technology camp participants, our career fair exhibitors, as well as our career fair participants and professionals who are seeking new careers in technology, as well as advancing their careers in technology.
They're all coming together for the single purpose of improving their own skills and marketability. They're coming together to learn more about our industry, to do more to be supportive of one another, and that's what we talk about at our conferences. Every single event that you see is being conducted and has been led, has been planned by volunteers. There's an awful lot of volunteers that are putting in their blood, their sweat, their tears, their passion for BDPA as they try to live out the theme of the conference.
For 30 years, BDPA has delivered on its objectives. As we move ahead, we can use your continued support. Enjoy this year's conference. The IT Systems Development Challenge Adult Computer Competition, sponsored by CompuWare, made its debut this year as an annual event.
The high school computer competition is celebrating 20 years of showcasing student programmers and presentations.
We will be hosting 20 teams this year in Detroit. For the event, we have 20 teams from all over the country competing in the competition. It will consist of an oral competition, which covers general IT topics, round robin question. Then each student will compete in a written competition covering general IT topics, and then the next day is when we really test them. We will have the students come in at 8 o'clock in the morning. They will receive specifications and have 7 hours for a team of 3 to 5 students with one computer to write a complete app.
In the IT showcase, talented high school and college students showcase their research papers on emerging technologies. Our youth learned from IT professionals as they prepared for their drive from the classroom to the boardroom.
Thank you very, very much to the young people, both the high school division and the college division, for participating in this, our 3rd annual IT showcase. So much love to those.
The IT showcase is a one-day presentation, pretty much a one-day conference. One session devoted to undergraduate students and one session devoted to high school students. And these students are presenting research topics that are on the cutting edge of IT. We're talking about web technologies, we're talking about any number of different grid technologies, we're talking about speech technologies, wearable computing, among others.
Several corporations have put together in-depth sessions for our conference participants.
During the Dell Driving Innovation interactive plenary session, a panel discussed how companies are driving innovation and the new mindset required for new IT professionals to create an impact in their daily work by bringing new ideas to management and business operations.
During the IT SMF Technologies panel, sponsored by AView, a panel and participants discussed what it takes to be a leader who drives innovation, brings value, and embraces change in the public and private sectors.
During What's IT Got to Do with It, sponsored by Wachovia Bank, speaker Gloria Chance discussed finding the constant in a changing world and yielding remarkable value. During the Walt Disney World plenary luncheon, the subject on the table was the birth of bundling, which is the practice of engaging fewer larger companies to fulfill large procurement needs as a way to minimize cost. The panel also discussed opportune trends, such as the divestment of non-core activities from business operations and outsourcing. During Freddie Mac Brings You Credit Smart, a curriculum to help consumers, Speaker Reggie Brandveen led a session about building and maintaining better credit. During the BDPA 3rd Annual Golf Classic, members teed off for the day at 8:30 a.m. and attended an interactive lunch session with Kathleen Starkoff of Limited Brands.
This classic does fall into the overall purpose of BDPA. Everyone knows that on the golf course is where you cut your deals, where you get to know people, and your networking is maximized. BDPA is all about networking, and this Golf Classics falls right into our purpose of bringing people together from various walks of life, executives from companies, members of BDPA, the officers of BDPA, with the intent of moving the BDPA objective ahead. That is bringing people from classroom to the boardroom and networking on the golf course, networking in the boardroom, networking in the office. Our children benefit from it in that our BDPA Education and Technology Foundation, which funds their scholarships, will be the recipient of some of these proceeds and benefits of it.
This year's Youth Technology Camp showcased the skills and creativity of our youth.
They're not here because they're at risk, they're not here because they're disadvantaged, but they're here because they're gifted and they have a great opportunity here, and there's no age limit, there's no class limit, but they just have to get exposure, determine what they want, and go after it.
YTC camp sessions included
Dream a World with Diane Heats.
If you can dream it, when somebody got ready to sneeze, there would be a sensor in the room that would sense that he was getting ready to sneeze and ready itself for the sneeze and suck the germs out of the air so that nobody else could get them. No, like I want to hear a chip. I want a little chip in the mail. You just put it in there. It's like
college life.
Preparing for college.
That's the main year where you want to also get your GPA the highest. Not necessarily take easy classes.
Do you think it's a good idea to have a job while you're in college other than the summertime?
At different times during the week, those professors are going to offer hours where you can come in and get that extra individual attention.
You have to say, what am I going to major in? What courses am I going to take? You know, the decision in a moment determines a lot of things. And if you wait long, you might wait wrong. You might want to put a little giddy up in your decision-making process.
Computer Building by Andre Brooks. Digital Music by Darren Vaughn.
Let's hear a little bit of what Dante was trying to put together. Go ahead.
Compared it to how it will be on Paint, where you put the rectangle tool and you can drag, you can increase the size of your rectangle, you can minimize it, and you can erase the rectangle if you want. But it's just like this.
Okay. That's nice.
Okay. Okay, now. Citrus is actually a synthesizer which will allow you to create different sounds.
Several people in here rap. Everybody knows what freestyling is. But we want to invite everybody who can rap to come up. And let's do some a cappella freestyle incorporating information technology.
I'm not Chuck D, but welcome to the terror. If you ain't ready to build in this information era, survival of the fittest, our rights get diminished. Cats be on their tickets, but don't know about the legs.
I want to build a website.
We should now have 3 rows. We're going to group these 2 cells right here to start building our menu. And to do that, we're going to select both these cells. You're going to hold your mouse. You're going to position your cursor in that first cell, and we're going to drag it down so it can select both of the cells.
I've progressed. I've served as the sites coordinator. I've served as the National Youth Technology Coordinator. And I've really stayed involved with the organization because this is the mentoring that occurs with BDPA is a rare thing to see, where you see people who have become successful and are willing to give back and mentor other people to take their place. And it's something that is really rare, and I really cherish it.
So we're very excited by the conference in general, by the history of BDPA, and we hope that everybody that's attending has gotten a bit of the flavor of what BDPA is all about.
Thank you for attending the 27th Annual BDPA Conference in the beautiful city of Detroit. We hope you have enjoyed this conference and our hospitality. We look forward to your continued support in being part of the BDPA family as we continue to strive towards driving innovation, bringing value, and embracing change. See you next year.